How the hell am I going to stay on top of these videos? Content every single day? You mean every single day? I don't even know if I know what to talk about right now. And I usually always have something to say. Are you asking yourself these questions, or are these thoughts going through your mind for your Veda Challenge, the SSS Veda or the Veda Challenge that you are participating in right now? What's going on, guys? My name is Jonathan Moore, and yeah, I know that struggle because I too am participating in the Veda Challenge. And no, I didn't get started on the first day, but I decided to jump in because I always wanted to get down with the get down. So if you're struggling out there and you are participating in the SSS Veda or the Veda Challenge, I'm going to be bringing you some of my tips that I use to try to pump out this content and stay on top of it every day. Because trust and believe, I know that it's a struggle. So we all know that there's tons and tons of resources out there, and for some reason we don't always just go and look at those resources, but that's the easiest place to start, is to just go and look for resources, right? And just see different topics or ideas. And also too, kind of remember that, you know, you can really talk about whatever. I mean, seriously, whatever, right? Start talking, man. Just really go off, man. Just ramble. You can talk about anything that you want, right? I mean, here's the thing. If you're somebody who's new, who's just starting out on YouTube, and it's like I myself am kind of just starting out on YouTube, even though I do work for other clients, right? It's like, I don't always know what to talk about, but I can talk a lot about the dumbest thing. So just start talking, man. Mostly nowadays when you're watching YouTube, and if people want to grow on YouTube, they understand that they have to be super, super niche. But what I find is that, listen, if you're participating in this Veda Challenge and you're not super, super niche, then don't be super, super niche and don't stress yourself out about it. Really, the goal is to just put out content every single day, and it could literally be about whatever you want, but it's always better when it's about something that you're excited about. So yeah, what are you excited about? I'm trying to record, but this dude right here, man. All right, so if you watched any of my videos up until this point, then you know that I like to get me some Starbucks, and that's what I'm about to go do right now. But also what I wanted to say is that throughout this whole video process, what you really want to do is just tell your story, man. And I know I'm not saying anything else that anybody else isn't saying. If I even said that, that made sense. But sometimes when you hear from somebody else, it makes sense, right? All right, now here's another thing and another tip to keep in mind. Just use whatever equipment you got, right? When it comes to equipment, don't worry about it. You don't have to have the best, right? So I take videos and I might chop them up. So for example, right now I'm recording this on my phone, right, as I'm driving. But then again, there might be footage that I do that I record with my digital SLR. All right, just use whatever you have. It doesn't even matter, right? Because don't get caught up in how great the production is, or you know, the quality of the camera, or the type of camera, or the type of lens that you're using. You know, it's this one quote that I heard from Marie Forleo, and it says that completion is better than perfection. And when it comes to getting things done, that is just so true. Remember, you're just making videos right now. You're trying to keep up with the challenge. Now, if you're already a little bit more advanced and you want to, you know, mix it up a little bit, absolutely go ahead. And you probably have some strategies on how you're going to do that. But right now, if you're just trying to get through this challenge and it's your first time participating like me, I'm just sharing what I'm doing right now that's, you know, helping me out. Another thing, guys, make sure you're just always getting B-roll. You can never have enough. Easy now, buddy. All right, well, guys, another thing that you can do is to just pick a few topics. You know, you can pick 3, 4, 5 topics and just really expand on them, you know? Just get into it, just geek out, man. It's your channel, you can do whatever you want on it, you know what I mean? And think about it this way. If you're not a big YouTuber, if you just started on YouTube like myself, right? For your own personal stuff, then, hold on, camera's a little crooked. Yeah, but if you're just starting on YouTube for your own personal stuff, you know, I am, you gotta think about it. You're not getting that many views. So just talk about whatever you want to talk about, and somebody is gonna identify with that. And don't be afraid to mess up. It happens, dude. It's just you know, this lady talking on the cell phone. I'm trying to get out here, all right? But yeah, guys, like, just don't be afraid to mess up. Like, it is what it is. I know that you want to show off your skills and your talents, and if somebody actually does watch it, or, you know, people you know actually watched it, you want to like impress them. But think about it this way: just the fact that you stepped up to do this challenge, you agreed to vlog every single day, and not only vlog every single day, because that's the easy part, right? Like, I can sit here and talk to this camera all day, but the next part is getting that content put up and posted and actually sharing it every single day. That's the tough challenge, because we don't have to record every single day to put something up every single day. You know what I mean? So kudos to you right then and there. That's good enough. Just in case you were wondering, I did pick up the Starbucks. Come on. You know it was happening. You already knew it was happening. Whew. See, I got a list here. I'm trying to stay organized, man. All right, so if you don't have anything to talk about, right, or maybe you've exhausted all of your content, right, and you're like, I talked about all that I know what to talk about, but maybe you're getting some engagement as well too, right? Okay, maybe people are checking out your channel. Maybe you are getting views already. If you're not really sure what to talk about next, viewer content, right? Like, you can just have your viewers ask you questions, right? And then you can use them to come up with the content that you're going to speak about, because people have questions and they want to know things, and they could be personal things, they could be professional related, whatever the case may be. If they have questions, you can answer those questions and really engage with your audience, right? And I guess everybody likes that, you know, because everybody wants to be acknowledged to some degree. Got my Starbucks, I'm feeling good, and really it's just that simple. All you have to do is just talk about anything, whatever, really, and the whole goal is to try to stay on top and streamline the process. So if you can do a little bit of batch recording, that will help out a whole lot, and just try to make those videos quick, simple, easy. They don't have to be nothing like super crazy, super intricate, you know. All you got to do is just kind of like, you know, be a talking head, and then just learn as you go. As you go, you'll start to develop your styles, you'll start to streamline your process, you'll get your assets built up quicker, and you'll be able to pump out video, higher quality video, a lot faster. But in the beginning, it takes a while to build all that. Okay, so now I got my Starbucks, and I'm probably about to go and chop up some of this video, probably chop up this video that I'm working on right now. But let's just kind of quickly go back and review. So one is that really it's your channel, talk about whatever. It's a Veda challenge, you're doing it every single day. So just talk about whatever, and if it's something that you like, it's even better. Next thing you can do is, instead of expanding and making your videos long-winded, you can break them down into shorter segments. So for example, if you record something that's a half-hour long, you can break it down into 3 10-minute videos, or even 6 5-minute videos. And then next thing you know, you have a whole arsenal of content. Don't be afraid to mix up that video footage. Don't be afraid to mix up the equipment. Sometimes I'm shooting on a digital SLR, as I am right now, and then sometimes I'm shooting on my iPhone. I even have a GoPro, and maybe I'll shoot on that as well too. It really doesn't matter. Just mix it up. Just use whatever you can, you know, what you have. Just use the best just do the best you can with what you got. That's really all it comes down to. Don't worry about crazy microphones and all that other stuff. Hey, listen, if you got it, use it, great. But if not, avoid letting that get in the way of you completing the challenge, and just making sure that you get work pumped out all the time. Remember, you know, your work is your work, where you're at is where you're at, and that's what it is. All you can do is learn and grow and become better at it. I mean, there's no other way. Everybody takes the stairs. Keep those videos short and simple, okay? Now, I get it, as a content creator, when I do work for my clients, I put all types of text and all types of crazy stuff on top of it, and I could do that right now if I wanted to. I mean, simply I could just like edge over here, and I can have boop, 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 bullet points and everything else listed, but reality is that it'd just take up way too much time, and I'll be spending hours and hours on editing, and I'm trying to pump this out all the time, every day. So just make the videos as simple as possible. Build a few digital assets. You'll learn that as you start doing more recording, what those digital assets are. But build a few of them, and once you have them in place, you can use them all the time. The next thing is, just don't beat yourself up. Remember, completion is better than perfection. We always are gonna see things that we wanna go back, tweak, and refine and retool, but listen, at the end of the day, as long as you have something up, it's about completing the challenge, not so much dominating the challenge. Now, if you can do it in style, by all means, go ahead, have at it. But if you're struggling with just trying to get something out every day, remember, completion is better than perfection. Even if the video isn't in order, it's all good, man, as long as you get a video out. And last but not least, try to batch record. If you can do a couple of videos all in one day, let's say you knock out 5, 6 videos all in one day, or maybe that's a lot. Maybe you can just do 3 all in one day. That's perfect because it alleviates the stress, and then you can take the next couple of days to film a little bit of footage here and there and kind of chop that up and collaborate that and make that a vlog as well too. All right, so keep it short, keep it simple. I know that some of my videos, I get a little bit long-winded, but hey, it is what it is. I like to talk a lot, and I could talk about whatever for however long because, yeah, I just like to ramble, and my wife, she can verify that. So once again, thanks for joining my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. All right, comment, subscribe, tell me how you're making out through the challenge. Maybe you have some suggestions that I could do to speed up my workflow and also up my game and my content. I would love to hear it. So until next time, this is Jonathan Moore and I'm signing out. Peace. Boom, done.